You got something, Cole? He's done. Bowen, you came out fast, 15 points in the first half. Almost a career night, which doesn't mean much in a loss. But what did they do in the second half to stop that momentum?
Yeah, they definitely played a little bit better defense in the second half, but we just started out missing shots and kind of dug ourselves in a hole there late. So it was kind of you're clawing your way back into it, and they obviously had a lot of the momentum.
Did you ever? You never really thought you were out of it. I mean, good shooting can get you back into any game, and you were pretty hot. And then Trey got hot, and Austin made a couple three-point plays inside, old-fashioned three-point plays. But then Valpo would come back, and they were relentless. They shot 55% from the field. Is that demoralizing when you can do it, but they do it better at that point?
Yeah, a little bit. It's obviously tough when, the scouting, we were kind of planning on, letting some of those guys shoot, and they were making them tonight. So it was definitely tough, but it's also tough. You never want to rely on your offense, but it is hard when you're not making the shots that you can make.
Oh, do you have anything?
Yeah, Bowen, just kind of following up on what I had asked Austin earlier. I know you obviously weren't on the team last year, but saw you at some of the games. You saw how special of a season it was yourself in person. And then, obviously the circumstances are what they are with AJ out, but a lot of losses this year. I mean, just with that, COVID, all that going on, what's it like trying to keep your mental health piece together? Because humans get frustrated, and you add the virus layer on top of it. I mean, that's hard for a lot of people to fathom what this grind must be like for you guys at this point.
Yeah, it's a little tough, but like I said earlier, everybody's kind of dealing with the same situation, so everybody has to deal with the back-to-backs and deal with people being out with COVID, and so it's kind of you kind of have to take it that way, that everybody's kind of also dealing with the same thing, and obviously our situation has been a little different because we're missing AJ and Antoine, and people are kind of hurt and going through injuries. So every day you just got to come with a positive mindset and be ready to go. So that's one of the positive things about having back-to-backs is you got to be ready the next day, and you can improve on the things that you didn't do well the night before.
I was talking with Ben earlier this week just about your growth this season as a point guard. How much do you think you'll be able to learn from a game like this one where you've been showing up on scouting reports for months now, and then you're a part of a halftime adjustment. They were able, like Jerry mentioned, to bottle you up. Is this kind of one of those games where afterwards you're kind of thinking, okay, I know when I see this film there's going to be some stuff to take from it for sure?
Yeah, for sure. As an individual and as a team, I thought we didn't do a good enough job defensively. We just got out tough. So there'll definitely be some things that we can improve on watching the film from tonight.
Thanks, Bowen.
Yep.
Thank you, Bowen.
Thanks, guys.